Netflix's American Primeval is set in the 19th century United States during a time of intense conflict and territorial disputes. The series explores themes of survival, power, and morality through the interconnected lives of U.S. soldiers, Mormon militia, Native American tribes, and pioneers. At its core, the show captures the harsh realities of the American frontier, blending historical truths with fictional drama. The story primarily follows Sarah Holloway, a mother on the run. Sarah's journey begins under an alias, Sarah Rowell, as she flees from a bounty placed on her head for killing a man in Boston. This man was her abuser, someone who tormented her, and, on the day he attempted to harm her son, Devin, met his end at her hands. Haunted by her past, Sarah seeks refuge and safety for her child, aiming to reach Crook Springs, where she believes her son could have a future far from the violence that stalks her. Sarah's trek along the Old Spanish Trail is fraught with danger. She faces hostile environments, the deceit of strangers, and the constant shadow of those hunting her. Despite her determination, the journey reveals the brutal toll such a quest takes on the human spirit. The show vividly portrays the sacrifices required to survive in a world where death is a constant companion. Isaac Reed emerges as a pivotal figure in Sarah's story. Initially depicted as a man consumed by anger and loss after the violent deaths of his family, Isaac finds purpose in helping Sarah and her son. His journey intertwines with Sarah's, and together they confront threats ranging from bounty hunters to the Mormon militia. Isaac's final act, sacrificing himself to protect Sarah and Devin, stands as a poignant moment in the series. His death brings a tragic end to a man who, despite his pain, rediscovered a sense of humanity through his selfless actions. The series also sheds light on the Mormon militia, led by Brother Brigham Young, a character inspired by the historical leader of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Driven by his ambition to secure land and protect his people, Young orchestrates ruthless attacks to eliminate perceived threats. One of the show's central events, the massacre on the Old Spanish Trail, echoes the real-life Mountain Meadows Massacre, where Mormon militia killed immigrants traveling through their territory. Although the motives for the historical event remain debated, the show depicts Young as a man willing to resort to violence to achieve his goals. The militia's brutality and subsequent attempts to cover up their actions highlight the moral complexities of their quest for survival and dominance. The Shoshone people, led by Red Feather, are portrayed as fighting for their homeland amid relentless encroachment by settlers and military forces. The series illustrates their struggle to preserve their culture and way of life in the face of war, disease, and displacement. The character of Red Feather embodies the resilience of his people, determined to protect what remains of their heritage. His tragic death, alongside the loss of his fellow warriors, underscores the devastating impact of colonial expansion on Native American communities. Themes of death and loss permeate the series. From the first episode's massacre to the climactic battles, the show spares no character from the harsh realities of the time. Figures like Jacob Pratt and Abish Pratt grapple with their identities and loyalties, often facing heartbreaking choices. Abish, torn between her ties to the Mormon militia and her desire for freedom, ultimately finds a sense of belonging with the Shoshone. Her journey, however, ends in tragedy, reflecting the show's overarching message: in a world defined by violence and survival, there are no true winners. The show's commitment to historical authenticity is evident in its attention to detail. From the depiction of Fort Bridger and its role in frontier trade, to the nuanced portrayal of tensions between settlers and Native Americans, American Primeval brings the 19th century to life. While the characters and some events are fictionalized, the series draws heavily from real historical events, adding depth and resonance to the story. One of the standout aspects of American Primeval is its ability to craft multidimensional characters. From Sarah's relentless determination to Isaac's journey of redemption, each character contributes to the show's exploration of survival, morality, and humanity. Even antagonistic figures like Brother Young are given depth, highlighting the complexities of their motivations. Despite its many strengths, the series is not without flaws. Some viewers might find the inclusion of a romantic subplot between Sarah and Isaac unnecessary, detracting from the show's focus on survival and resilience. However, their bond, whether romantic or platonic, serves as a reminder of the connections that sustain people through hardship. In its 6 episodes, American Primeval delivers a gripping narrative that captures the brutal beauty of the American frontier. The show's ending, while satisfying for some storylines, leaves room for further exploration. With Sarah, Devon, and 2 moons heading toward California, the door remains open for a potential continuation. Whether following their journey or introducing new characters, a second season could expand on the rich themes and historical context that make American Primeval so compelling.